Greetings and welcome into stream. I hope you're doing very well. Today we are playing a game called Project Vesperi, which is a sci-fi narrative. It's horror. Um, horror game, which I'm really excited to play. We played through the demo, so if you've been to other streams on the channel, some of it might look familiar. But today we are going to play through. I don't know if we're gonna get to all of the endings. There's I think 10 endings this game. At the very least, we'll start with one. That's always a good place to start, one step at a time. But I want to say welcome into everybody who is in chat early. Everyday Struggle, welcome in. Milk, welcome in. Red Hood, it's good to see you. CSA, it's going very well. Thank you so much for asking. Everyday, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Every day is sweater season for me. I've been getting nothing but when I go on social media and they like recommend random videos as your for you page does, it's been like all summer ween, which is I think it originated in Gravity Falls, but it's basically like Halloween in the summertime. And I feel like it fits. I mean, we play horror games all the time. Anyways, that's my way of saying that it's never a bad time to get cozy, even if it's like 100 degrees outside. Dennis, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. And also Pops over in Twitch. I hope you guys are doing very well. If you don't know, I'm streaming vertically, horizontally, and on a different platform. So whatever your jazz is, you can choose to stay in one of those streams. Or if you have something else to do, can't stay for long, thank you so much for being here for the time that you are. Boyd, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, that sounds good. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you. So I explained the premise of the game. We can go in deeper details before we get started. So it's a branching narrative sci-fi horror game where you play as Dr. Evelyn Roth, sent to investigate a potential sign of life on Venus. When an intruder threatens the only habitable station on the planet, your choices will shape the fate of those around you and humanity itself. Apparently, this started as like a student project, which I find to be very impressive, because you'll see a lot of the cutscenes and graphics and everything are absolutely beautiful. So, and I'm always up for a narrative game. In fact, I've been thinking we should play. We have so many games to play on the channel, but I kind of miss doing some more narrative stuff. Even if the horror games that we do play, I feel like they're still in that realm. But anyways, I'm excited. I'm sorry, Milk. I'm sorry, I have it on the lowest setting. And I think that if I have an option to like insert ads, but I don't think that I think that it's like extra. So like if I go to the restroom or something and we're on a break, then I can be like, oh, nothing's happening right now. But I don't know how the algorithm works for ads on the platform, but I do have it on the lowest setting, so I do try and make it as enjoyable for you guys to watch as possible for the streams. Which reminds me, if you weren't here during the last stream, the scare command should be back. So if you donate and you want to do !scare, that should be working. The scream counter and the yawn counter should also be working. They worked last stream, so nobody touched anything, nobody summoned the spider roommate, and we should be good. All right, let me go ahead and switch over, and then we can start the game. This does have voice acting and stuff, so I'm gonna try not to talk during cutscenes. We do have gameplay where we're walking around and everything as well, but sometimes you can get a little bit quiet during stream when we've got a game like this. But I'm really excited. Doesn't it look beautiful? I think it looks beautiful. Is this what Venus's atmosphere actually looks like? I'm not sure we've actually been there. Probably sent robots, right? Maybe? Taking photos. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started with a new game. It is kind of scary, isn't it? And it's almost like a liminal kind of scary, but I don't know if liminal is the right word I'm looking for. It's very isolating, which is something I think that it has in common, at the very least, with liminal horror. Venus has two sunrises in an entire year. The year is 2083. Earth's natural resources have dwindled. It is now clear that a new home must be found for survival of humanity. The Unified Nations of Earth have launched missions across the solar system to search for signs of life on planets and moons: Mars, Europa, Titan, and Venus. On Venus, abandoned terraforming experiments created a safe pocket of reduced pressure and heat. In this traversable zone, the UNE founded Geyser Canyon Station. This mission is known as Project Vesperi. Roll credits, we're done. Name of the game dropped.
We need to reset some of the sensors out there. They tend to go a little haywire after the lightning storms pass through. Replacing them isn't an option.
What would happen if we lost one? Wouldn't the UNE just send another set?
They really did a number on you in Indoc, didn't they? Despite what they might have told you, we're on our own out here. The UNE's spread thin. There's no one out here to save us if the equipment goes sideways. It's up to us to keep the lights on.
To keep the flow of the reports steady. I got it.
Exactly. You're learning. Don't worry, Jesse. I was just as green on Mars.
Well, this place isn't exactly Mars.
No. Project Broodrim was a walk in the park compared to here.
Murber! That's murder backwards. Already. It's creepy. I wonder if it was supposed to sound like red rum. Or is it just another word I'm not aware of?
I'm gonna head
It's
northeast to reset the sensors.
Maybe.
If you want to do something productive, you can go collect some rock samples above Geyser Canyon at 290. I haven't been there in a bit, so you can update the survey data while you're there.
Sure. I can do that.
Alright. I'll loop around and get you when I'm done. And I'll be on comms if you need anything.
The atmosphere is kind of scary. Does lightning work the same way on Venus as it does on Earth? I have no idea. I don't know if we're gonna learn. Well, we already learned some cool facts. There's 2 sunrises a year on Venus. They look like cooler astronauts. They do look like cool astronauts. I think they've got the fancy like motorcycle helmets.
It's a hell of a sight.
Yeah, it's something, alright. You got those samples yet?
No, I'm surveying.
Survey faster. I just about done here.
Venus has similar gravity but holds more heat than even Mercury. So I wonder if you ever did have like human missions to Venus, you'd probably have to have like some sort of cooling system, right? In the spacesuits?
I wonder what's out there. Past Geyser Canyon.
Geyser Canyon. I always say geezer for some reason when I see that. I forget which is which. I get it confused in my mind. So the geysers are always old geezers. Alright, let's go. Ace, welcome in. How's it going? It's like a super greenhouse. It has, does it have...
Scan for some samples.
The atmosphere must have a different, like, chemical composition, right? Scan for objectives. Alright, looks very cool. So I already have that one, which I looked at. Is there anything back here? No, nothing I can look at. Why aren't they floating, jumping? I think, Aura, that's because, like Pop said, Venus has similar gravity to Earth. So they're able to, like, move a similar way. IDK, it's good to see you. Rocks. This rocks. I became a geologist so I could hit rock bottom and not feel bad about it.
Not sure. Still deciding.
Choices leave an impact on the universe around you. Choose wisely before the time limit is up. It says it behind my head on the screen. Found a good sample. Take rock. Or do you, that's a good sample. Sure. Why
Yeah.
not? More information, the better. Every choice you make alters your own constellation. These choices determine the fate of those around you. Okay. Sounds good. 13 probes and the longest lasting one, 2 hours. The environment is super harsh. I feel like I do remember something about that with space exploration, because that's also... Is Mars... One of the planets is like... Oh man, I don't know, because astrobiology was something that was like really fascinating to me at one point, and I remember somebody talking about there's like planets that are more likely to be habitable to like microbiota, or that we might find like and when I say microbiota, I mean like bacteria or viruses or anything like that. Viruses technically aren't alive. they're in that weird in-between space where you get to talk in science classes about, is this a living thing? I think they're not, but they have genetic material. Nice. It'd be very interesting. Gotta learn something. We gotta have fun, but we also gotta learn something, you know? Mars has ice. I think that's what I was thinking of, Pops.
Helen? I think I found something. It's breathing.
What? Jesse, are you okay? Jesse!
It would be so cool, though. Imagine, like, the adrenaline rush you would get from discovering something on another planet.
Jesse, talk to me. Shit.
It's a school stream at this point. Rick just said having a fun stream, but it was school all along. Hey, those are the best teachers. The ones that are able to make learning actually like really fun and interesting and not stressful. Because learning can be very fun. Look at Hamilton the musical. Have you ever learned so much history if you were a musical theater buff than with Hamilton? To my point, the animations are fantastic. Aren't they? They're really good. Also, Diamond, welcome in. I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to chat. I'm trying to focus. I'm assuming I'm just going, oh, we're trying to pick up Jesse, I think. Game development is also learning. Well, yeah, that's the thing. And I feel like art also is something that is a really useful skill, like across various things that you can do. Most people would consider that to be fun, but it's also like very difficult and a skill that you have to build over time. Which is, you know, what learning is. It just feels different because of the different ways that you interact with the subjects you're doing in school. But it looks like No Man's Sky. I don't think I've played that game. Press the action button. Oh no, not quick time events. Constellation updated? Wait, can I actually look at it? Let's take a look. Walking into the stream, also trying to make a song. Wow. That seems like the most difficult thing in the world to me, but I hope that that you're having fun doing it. That's so cool. I feel like I joke about because we've talked about the Barbie movie before where Ken is like serenading with the guitar, but like honestly, if you know music, I'm like so impressed because I love music. Like a lot of people, you really connect to it. It's always kind of been this like thing slightly out of reach. So I think it's so impressive when people are able to like actually produce it. Okay, so we have different characters. We have the chapters. I think we're in the prologue right now. And this just tells us some of our decisions. world, planet Earth, planet Venus, United Colonies, and Unified Nations. Do I have to actually... Okay, so there's nothing here yet. The geode, the void, the portal, and the memory. Got all these constellations. Okay. Minecraft interplanetary travel. Oh, is that the one that had procedurally generated monsters or something? I can't remember. I feel like I know what you guys are talking about. Voice volume is low. I'll turn this down a bit. I don't want to be too
Hang
loud
in
for
there,
you guys.
Jesse.
Find. Complete the prologue. A day on Venus lasts 243 Earth days. So less than a year on Earth. No, that's a day on Venus. A day on Venus? How does time work on different planets? Is day sun up to sun down? So it's 243 days technically there? Apparently No Man's Sky had a bad launch but got better through updates and is now in a redemption arc 3 weeks later. We talked about early access last stream. And that was one of the things we kind of talked about is like when it first releases, if it's unfinished, you can like develop opinions on something that's unfinished. Oh, title card! I love title cards. I don't know why. The start of a new experience, that's probably why. Discovery on Venus, purple light. To any scientist, potential sign of life. She has a family. He's bald! Fun part about games, you can make the most nonsensical, no realistic things ever. Especially if you do surrealism games. Some of the surreal games we played have gotten like really weird.
You can't just hint at the possibility. Hello, Dr. Roth. I'm Helen. This is my research partner, Jesse.
Hi. Thanks for coming, Doctor.
Please call me Evelyn. It's great to meet you both. I understand you were the one who found the UAO.
Yes. It's
Unidentified
definitely a bit different than what we have here on Venus.
Which is why you're
object?
here to study the
maybe?
object. Let's go inside.
So, Doc, I'm guessing you've covered your fair share of reports regarding, signs of life? Activity?
Well, to say that this geode is really a sign of life is a little much.
Actually, this is only my second time investigating one of these reports.
Where was the first?
It was a potential life sighting on Mars.
Hey, Helen. That's where your first tour was, right?
Yeah.
Do they have a history? They have a history.
Oh, maybe you met some of the
Maybe.
researchers she was stationed with.
No, they left before I was transferred there.
Doctor, we're following strict UNE protocol. So until we know for sure that this object isn't a biohazard, helmets on at all times. The geode's in the containment lab. When you're ready to study it, you can head through those doors.
She's a doctor? Yeah. Evelyn? A character I think we're going to be playing as for maybe the rest of the game? Maybe not the entirety of the rest of the game, but I think that for this next section... Yeah, here we go. Dr. Evelyn. It looks so cool.
Hey, Doc.
You might be interested in some of these scans of the geode.
Chapter 1, Alone Visitor. Caution, high-pressured flammable air, no smoking. Okay. Did they even bring cigarettes into space?
Thanks for coming over. I know you're busy.
Sorry, just getting my bearings here.
So, Doctor, these are some thermal scans of the object. You see this heat emanating from the center of the geode here? It looks like it's producing heat from the inside and then cooling itself off through the grooves from which the light comes out of.
Looks like it could be a sign of life, or there could be a scientific explanation. I don't. I guess we'll go with 2. I don't want to, like...
That could just be residual heat from the planet's climate.
I always get stressed in choice-based
That's what Helen was
games.
thinking. But it doesn't exactly rule out it being an organism, does it, Doc?
Please call me Evelyn. And you're right, but that doesn't paint the whole picture. There's still many other factors to consider.
Yeah. Helen said I was a bit biased with the message I sent to the UNE.
I thought the message was fine, or we need to temper our expectations.
Well, I thought the message you wrote was fine. It kept all options on the table.
I don't know if I'm
Thanks
making
for
the wrong
saying that.
choices. You'll have to
I've
forgive
gotten
me if I
nothing
am.
over these past couple weeks.
It wasn't overly biased one way or the other. We'll figure this out.
Thanks. Speaking of which, the geode's in the containment lab when you're ready to study it.
Thank you, Jesse.
Nice. Okay. I think we can still look around the rest of this room before we continue. Half Netflix, half game. You know what reminded me of is some of the Supermassive games that we've played before, where it's like the narrative story where the choices you make like affect it. But yeah, a good amount of the gameplay is like watching and listening and trying to get as much information as possible, which is why I'm going to try and take a look around. Make sure that we make some of the best choices, maybe. Jess, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you. Timmy from last stream. Oh, scan for objectives. I can go over there. I already did that. I can talk to Jesse again. I can look at 2 things over there. Let's not talk to Helen quite yet. Let's go here first. I read this. Are those 2 different games, Diamond? Deep Rock Galactic and Astroneer? Astroneer, I feel like I've heard of off the top of my head. I don't know about the other one, though. Let's go ahead and read. President Martinez hosted a press conference at the White House this morning to announce the United Colonies of America's new space expedition initiative. In a powerful statement aimed at the unified nations of Earth's current dominance over interstellar exploration, Martinez promised to establish a foothold for the UCA as part of a campaign promise to his supporters. As we work to kindle further growth into the stars, we must have a maverick focus and drive at the helm. President Martinez stated. With that, the president welcomed the new leader of the SEI, Colonel Jackson Miles Bradford, newly promoted from Army as position captain. Bradford is an odd choice for the job, beating out several qualified candidates for the position, including General Borgia, long thought a favorite of Martinez for his decisive action in the late 2020s energy conflict. Especially worrying is the Colonel's known rogue streak, which climaxed earlier this year in an international incident for the colonies, an illegal border crossing along the southern UCA-UNE border during a manhunt for a vigil terrorist cell. I'm honored to have been chosen to lead our nation in this endeavor, said Colonel Bradford. The UCA deserves a leading presence in this final frontier, and I will do my best to get us there by any means necessary. Questioned by reporters, Colonel Bradford emphasized his primary objective, the modernization of obsolete spacecraft and the establishment of key supply stations and defense outposts in colonial territory. Although Colonel Bradford humbly recognized that there was a bit of catching up to do with the UNE, he believes the UCA's determination to become the colonial front runner. President Martinez shared his agreement, stating that these goals accomplished, our people will no longer have to feel threatened by external alliances who wish to control their future. Our people should not be afraid. The UNE has not commented on this development. The press conference was an emphatic response to the separatist group of scientists and engineers who left for the UNE after the United Colonies refused to join the socialist superstate. Sparking political strife and anger, the Great Exodus nearly grew into direct conflict with the UNE until the Treaty of 2058 was passed. Still, the loss of so many scientists was a blow to the United Colonies' plans for starward expansion, which have thus far been constrained to the UCA's lunar colony, Usonia. Asked directly if the UCA was still recovering from the exodus, Colonel Bradford had a succinct response. Not anymore. Not anymore, bro. Wait, oh, it's not letting me leave. Okay, there we go. Hey, welcome in. How's it going? It's good to see you. Your actions unlocked a hidden choice. Okay, that's really good. To have more choices means that we can potentially have more options for endings. So I don't mind taking a look around, especially for this first run through. Let's just try and get everything that we can. As much information as possible.
This is a promising start for the report.
Geode visualization. Maybe some sort of ventilation, strong grooves around the edges, cooling itself circularly. Crystal structure. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Anytime I have to read lore, even if it's the most interesting piece of lore, my body is like, yawn, yawn, yawn. Okay. There was at least one other area back here, I think. Yeah. Oh, enter containment lab, talk to Helen, and check out your quarters are 3 options I have. Well, I'm doing very good. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a good time at work as well. That wasn't lore, that was a whole school essay. I think it was establishing the world that we're in. 4-digit alphanumeric code. I can't put anything in. So maybe if I get it, Jesse Hartwell? Are we gonna be able to talk to Jesse again? Leave? Mocha, are you leaving? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. See you in the next stream. I'm gonna see if we can get the code from Jesse here.
Oh, do you need anything else, Doctor?
Oh, I can't? I can't just ask him for it? Maybe we'll find it.
Actually, I might swing back around later.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I think that we could only talk to Helen. It keeps showing those scissors. I don't know if that's on purpose or like we're going to have to take note of that, but let's talk to Helen.
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
How long have you been stationed here? Jesse seems hopeful about it being a sign. Go the first one.
How long have you been stationed here?
I've been on Venus for about a year. The previous researcher who trained me moved on to other assignments. Jesse arrived a few months ago to fill his spot. Before this place, I was stationed on the Mars Research Center. After your UNE scientist buddies turned the whole place upside down looking for a needle in a haystack. It was bureaucratic hell.
Sorry, I was a part of that team. I guess we can apologize. I don't think it's a bad idea to have good relationships between
sorry about
characters.
I was a part of that team. I remember there was a lot riding on that finding if it was real.
Yeah. But UNE didn't really give a shit if it ruined a few careers to get there, did it? A couple of the lead researchers even lost the securities for their families on the Mars colonies just because they didn't agree with your people's findings.
That won't happen here.
It better not. I may not have people that I'm supporting, but Jesse does.
I understand. I have a daughter back home waiting for me.
Geode's in the containment lab when you're ready. Try to keep a level head.
I kind of like or find it funny that with the helmets that they're wearing, a lot of the like acting that we're seeing is like eyeballs. So at the end there, it's like, she blinked for a little bit longer. What does that mean? What does that mean for the lore, for the story? Enter containment lab or go back this way. Let's go back this way if we can. See what's here first. Ooh, some growth.
Well, I guess I need
it-
something to pass the time.
Oh, games? Card games?
Not looking forward to eating MREs again.
Did she have time away from space, or has she been in the entire time? Because it seems like to me that these people, like, moved from one planet to the other pretty, like, close together, time-wise. New email, let's read it. This might be Jesse's email. To whom it may concern, at the Unified Nations of Earth, my name is Jesse Hartwell, and I'm a researcher stationed at the Geyser Canyon Outpost on Venus. While out on a routine patrol, I believe I made a discovery on Venus. This object was discovered near the cliffs above the Geyser Canyon. I'll refer to it as a geode, as it most resembles a rock-like specimen. The geode seems to pulsate with a purple light, almost like a heartbeat. It could be a potential sign of life. I followed proper UNE protocol and procedure by not making direct contact with the UAO and used tools to extract the geode and bring it to the containment lab of the station. Since the geode shows potential signs of life, I'm requesting one of the UNE scientists visit Geyser Canyon Outpost to investigate this finding as soon as possible. Regards, Jesse Hartwell. Alright. I might be able to go back and talk to Jesse about this, because we had already mentioned it during our first conversation, but I don't know if there's going to be any new dialogue since we've discovered it. Check out your quarters is over there. That optional? That is optional. There's also something back here. This doesn't feel nearly as claustrophobic. I mean, maybe when you're actually in a space station like this, but with all of these rooms and everything, it does feel like somewhat spacious. And then you remember you're like in space. Like maybe it's a little too spacious.
Maybe she's not as tough as she looks.
Vesperi log, year 2083, day 63. Are we reading a diary? Gossip! Rory's leaving in a few days. Won't listen to me? Is what we had here not enough for him? Was I not? Oh, wait, actually. Maybe. Were they in a relationship? Vesperi log, year 2083, day 74. Jesse arrived a week ago for training. He's a break kid, but he's got a long way to go. Was never much of a teacher, not like Rory. Hope he got back okay. Vesperi log, year 2083, day 80. Training has had more than a few hiccups, waiting on the lighting system to reset because Jesse accidentally overloaded or lighting. Capacitors, total blackout. Can you put a trainee in timeout? Vesperi log, year 2083, day 101. Jesse's full of surprises, was struggling to repair our element scanner when he was swooped in and fixed it. Took him a minute tops. Maybe he is ready for Venus. Vesperi log, year 2083, day 127. Planning on taking Jesse out today for a tour of the surface. We're nearly done with this station training, thank God. I think we were both getting cabin fever. Update, a storm fried our main lighting sensor. We'll have to go out and fix it. Jesse's soldering the replacement circuit faster than I can tell him what to do. Update 2, the circuit's finally ready. Jesse can't wait to go outside. When I have him swing by Geyser Canyon, he'll love the view. Okay. Constellation updated Helen. I'm covering up some stuff, so I kind of want to maybe move down to the bottom of the screen. So that way we can see most of the dialogue that pops up. I don't want to cover anything up too much. I think chat might be gone off screen. I'll miss you. Okay, I can't go in through here, but I did want to check the quarters and then go back through the main area. Is this the main area? No. Looks like another person's room, maybe. Timothy, this is a game called Project Vesperi. Should be linked in the description. Rumored sign of life from UN research on Venus. UNE research on Venus, Project Vesperi. the name of the game. According to an anonymous official, the United Nations of Earth has discovered a potential life in one of its newly established research stations on Venus this past Friday, May 7th. While we have been unable to confirm exact details of the findings of the outpost, our source has informed us that the evidence of the UNE has discovered is far more concrete than previously disproven reports and has been confirmed by senior research officials within the UNE. The UNE previously recanted Mars sign of life reports in 2073 after rogue transmission was revealed to have emanated from antiquated NASA tech. Aside from infringing on United Colonies property with their discovery, the UNE jumped to the gun in their announcement. When a domestic research team uncovered the independent signal emitting from the red planet, the UNE had them removed from the project after the team expressed skepticism on the validity of the signal. UNE Chairman Nikolai Holden trumpeted the seemingly immediate results of the UNE's research effects on Mars, much to displeasure of the UCA, until a senior team of UNE astrobiologists discovered the source of the transmission, a NASA rover. The UCA delegation to the UNE has sent an official request for information on the sign of life to be turned over on the basis of good faith and information sharing set in the Treaty of 2058. Not that either side have been very forthcoming in the past, the delegation has thus far been stonewalled, in the words of the unnamed UCA official. One of our informants of the UCA has let us know that the USA's interest with the sign may not be seemingly innocent as their request. The recent space expedition initiative announced by the USA has been determining in recent weeks where its initial prototype Crotus-class CTL ship should travel to establish a base. Potential remnants of a past civilization could give ample results for the militant UCA. The lay claim to part of Venus, escalating tensions between the UCA and the UNE to a point far greater than those preceding the treaty. The keyword for our next release is revere. Any connected information can be sent to our encrypted transponder, Oakley Aperti. Okay. Add an orange filter? No, thank you. I've learned color grading and I'm never letting that skill fade. Okay, constellation updated world. I think that just is... I think all of those...
Cold.
The updates in constellations will be the information that we can go back to and look at. Potentially. We just couldn't read them yet because we haven't unlocked them through the story.
Jesse seems to be making the most of his free time, but it's definitely not spent cleaning.
Aw. What does this say? Make it back safe. Love, Nola. They're cute. Okay, constellation updated for Jesse. So he's really good with the tech stuff. If we ever have a power outage, I think that's who we need to rely on. I don't know how the oh my god, that scared the absolute crap out of me. Alex, thank you so much for gifting a membership. It was so loud compared to the game. Kyle, welcome in to the Alieanniverse. It scared me so bad. We've also been reading a lot. It's been very chill. I do. Yet another membership. What is that, 8? Maybe more? Thank you for the scare. Welcome in. I hope you're doing very well. They're loud noises. I can't help it. There's got to be something evolutionary about being scared by loud noises. Alright, there's one more room we can check out. I think these are our quarters. Can't see much, but that's okay. Is it sulfur? Is sulfur on the thing of Venus here?
Ah, home sweet home.
Okay. I don't know that we're actually setting anything up yet. We have to go and look at the geo, though. Hi, Ben! Thank you so much for still being here. I know that this is more of a kind of chill movie game as well. So like I mentioned at the beginning of it, if we end up getting it like super hyper focused on whatever's happening on screen, I totally understand if you guys are not super chatty today. Isn't it cool? I like it. I feel so impressed with the game. Plus I personally really like sci-fi, and I feel like, I don't know if anybody read or watched Project Hail Mary recently. Alex, thank you so much for gifting another membership. You're just gonna try and scare me throughout this playthrough now. But that was a recent, like, super duper successful movie, so I feel like I'm in the mood for like space exploration sci-fi media. I think it can be really cool, but it was good. Or interrupt me. Yeah. That's okay though. Sometimes I'm just yapping. I do think I can run. Maybe I can run. Enter containment lab, which is gonna be over here. Oh, but we can try and talk to Jesse and Helen again. Let's see if we can talk to Jesse about anything that we found so far. I'm not sure that we're going to be. Alien Isolation is like a super highly recommended
anything else, Doctor?
one for the channel. Okay, I can't talk here. I'm gonna check in with Helen because I haven't checked in with her twice, but then I think I found everything on the map so far. We go into the containment lab next. I wonder if they're allowed to listen to music. Astronauts. While they're working and stuff. I feel like it would help with the, like, psychologically being so isolated on a different planet.
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
No, not at the moment. Okay. My favorite part about playing Harold Halibut? That was such a unique game.
No,
obviously, it had a really beautiful art style, but it was so...
If you change your mind,
I don't know. I've never played anything like that before or since. It was such a unique game. Definitely one of the most cozy games we'd play, I would say. And I mean that, like, for real, because... I don't know. A lot of narrative games get left out of the cozy genre. When people immediately think of that, like, term. Farming sim is the one that most people think of, because Stardew is, like, massively successful and very fun. I genuinely loved that game. But there's so many other, like, quote-unquote cozy games, and I feel like that one for sure. Like, the vibes of it. I forget what artist people said that they were reminded by when playing it, but it is like playing an art piece. You're about to enter the containment lab. I think that I'm good, so let's go. Oh, but welcome in. We're in a space station, so no, I don't think so. I think that would be very dangerous. They all kind of look at it like they're being hypnotized by it, you know what I mean? Because Jessie kind of did the slow blink. She's like shaking off something.
Hand over the geo, Doctor.
Who are you?
That's not important. Just give me the geo.
Taylor, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 20,000 IDR. Wait, what am I doing? You're the new colonel. I knew that because I read a page in the in here.
You're that new colonel from the United Colonies.
Doesn't matter who I am. Just give it to me, and no one gets hurt.
We're in 2083 and he has a gun from 1950s.
What the hell?
Get out of here.
Nobody's leaving until I
I'm
collect
kidding,
the
but
geode.
it looks like a revolver,
I have direct
which
orders
always
to
feels
take
like
it
an
back to them.
old-timey like detective gun. We'll go with one.
Why do you want it? We don't even know if it's really a sign.
Okay, why don't we all just calm down for a second?
3 against 1, let's tackle him. Let's go.
That's the United Colonies flag on your suit.
Just take
This
his
outpost is
take his helmet
UNE
off.
territory. You being here is an act of war. It violates the Treaty of 2058.
Jesse, don't say that.
Please stop.
I've worked my whole life to be here, and I'm not gonna.
I don't want him to hurt
just so
Jesse.
I don't
No, 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 no!
Give it up, Doctor.
No! No! Okay, sorry. Shh, be quiet. F! Oh, God. In the captions, I saw the dash after Jesse's sentence, and I immediately knew he was gonna be cut off. Poor Jesse. Well, that could have gone better. Hello? Behind me? Where? Welcome in. Interdimensional space travel. Let's go. I don't know if that's what this is, but it looks like it, doesn't it? Or the constellations like around us in this world? Constellation updated chapter 1. Okay.
What is that over there?
Are we I wonder if the geode has like psychologically taken over us.
Geode.
Use that on a void shard to remember.
You're that new colonel from the United Colonies.
Doesn't matter who I am. Just give it to me, and no one gets hurt.
You lied. You lied to me.
I was right. It's him.
Well, I thought the message you wrote was fine. You kept all options on the table.
Thanks for saying that. I've gotten nothing but shit from her these past couple weeks.
Do I have to change that
It
decision?
wasn't overly biased one way or the other. We'll figure this out.
Are those two things I remember and things that it went
United
wrong?
Colonies. And this outpost is UNE territory. You being here is an act of war. It violates the Treaty of 2058.
Jesse, please stop.
I've worked my whole life to be here. And I'm not gonna give that up just so.
I don't have time for this.
No! I want to see this again. No. I'm going through the dimensions.
But it wasn't enough. Some kind of wormhole?
Let's go.
Hello?
Looks like a painting. Can I not go through there? What if I go through the other side? Oh! Whoa.
This Earth? The launch site.
The launch site. This is what Earth looks like? Zoom. Ah! Oh my god. Alex, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Taylor also came in right at the cutscene. I want to say another thank you once again. And welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna exit out of here. I keep hearing beeping. I guess you're beeping success.
Hello?
Oh, they can't see us, can they? I don't think so.
Really here? This doesn't feel real.
Maybe it's not. Also, because she's not injured. Remember, she got shot before being transported here. Apollonia? Mars?
This already happened.
We're going through time. Isn't that the whole thing between, like, wormholes, though? Is, like, it can go through space and time, connect two separate parts of the universe. That was a frustrated emoji. There are some new emojis if you're a channel member. I think the ones where it's like the reaction face are pretty funny, but I also don't know. Sometimes since they're so tiny, emojis are so tiny, it's hard to see exactly the expressions and stuff. But can I just jump?
I am not leaving you, Jesse. You were supposed to go first.
Nola, please, baby. I need you to be strong.
I think this is the lady in the picture in Jesse's room.
If there's an accident, I don't want to wait and find that out in a year.
That won't happen. I'll be fine.
But what if it does?
Then it does.
His wife. From the picture.
Nola, listen to me. This is the best option for us. I'm trying to guarantee our future here. We agreed on this.
I know, but I wanted to see you off.
I get that. But I'll be right behind you. Right after this one research tour on Venus. Hey, we get a guaranteed spot in Apollonia.
Apollonia. Not Apollonia.
And I can meet you there. Then we can start a family.
The Mars short cycle 4 transport will be leaving in 1 hour. All passengers must be checked in by 0900.
We're the only one that touched the thing, though, right? So did Jesse just not make it? We have to be able to save him. I refuse to think otherwise.
I'm so sorry.
Witnessed the memory of Jesse at the launch site. A day on Venus is longer than a year. I thought a day on Venus was 243 days. That's not longer than a year. It's 365. Is how many days are in a year. Are we gonna wake up? This is just the end. We just get to travel back for a couple minutes. Oh, that was chapter 1. Okay, we completed chapter 1.
We are starting our descent into the planet's atmosphere now, Dr. Ross.
Ah, and we're back. Is this the start of chapter 2, or are we beginning to loop now? I guess. Looks like a different cutscene. Does she remember?
You can't just hint at the possibilities. Hello, Dr. Roth. I'm Helen. This is my research partner, Jesse.
Hi. Thanks for coming out, Doctor. Is everything okay?
She remembers.
Yes, everything's fine. Just getting my bearings.
Right, yeah. Things are definitely a bit different down here on Venus, especially with what we found.
Which is why you're here to study the object. Let's go inside.
So, Doc, I'm guessing you've covered your fair share of reports regarding signs of life, activity.
Well, to say that this geode is really a sign of life is a little much.
No, this is my second time.
Technically third.
Where was the first?
Doctor?
Mars.
Hey, Alieann, that's where your first tour was, right?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you met some of the researchers she was stationed with.
No, they left before I was transferred there.
Doctor, we're following strict UNE protocol. So until we know for sure that this object isn't a biohazard, helmets on at all times. The geode's in the containment lab. When you're ready to study it, you can head through those doors.
You think we can just like gun it to the containment lab? I kind of want to try that. Like not interact with anything, but just go straight there. I wonder if it's going to get different like with every loop, because she didn't really say anything this time.
They'll think I'm crazy.
Oh, hey, Doc. You might be interested in some of these scans of the geode.
No, thank you. I'm going straight to the geode.
Jesse doesn't remember. I need to talk to him again.
Oh, chapter 2, a second chance. Okay. We'll talk to him again. Clues when you're ready to face the colonel again. Oh, okay. So I needed to find something here. Can I not mention this to Jesse? Ooh. Ooh. Incorrect password. Okay, I can't do anything else. So there's at least one other option that we'll be able to do to get into there eventually. Just don't know it right now. There might be more objects, but if it's the same, if it's gonna be the same, we've already kind of looked at this.
How control time?
We also don't want the other guy to get a hold of it if he can control time. Also don't want him to know that it does that at all, right? I would think. Talk to Helen. Can I go back this way at all? I don't think so. Let's talk to Jesse first, or Helen first.
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
Oh, I know you care about Jesse.
I know you care about him. And that you don't take your position here lightly.
Yeah. So?
I think that's very admirable.
I do what I can with the experience that I've had. What are you getting at, Doctor?
I'm gonna... Oh. I don't know. I don't know that she's gonna take an apology, but we'll try it anyways.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry for everything the UNE made you deal with on Mars.
How do you...
I read your file. We didn't exactly handle that research site well, and you have every right to be suspicious of the UNE. And me. I'm trying to do better.
Thank you for saying that, Evelyn.
Of course. I'll leave you to it.
Okay, that went pretty well. Colonel Bradford.
Rogue streak, huh? Maybe they didn't send him.
I'm assuming that these are going to be the same and that I don't have to read them over again as the first time around, but I don't know that for sure. All right, I guess let's talk to Jesse.
Hey, Doc. Ready to take a look at these scans?
I swing back around or... Oh! Okay, this is going to be an interesting one.
Jesse, have we experienced this before?
Like these readings?
No. This conversation.
Why is it echoing?
Are you okay, Doc? Wait, are you testing? Are you testing me?
What?
For the science school. Back in Indoc.
Echo's weirding me out.
Like test researchers to see if they're able to join the scientists division.
Sure or no, I'm not testing you. I'm gonna say no, I'm gonna be honest. Although maybe he won't trust us moving forward.
I'm not testing you. I'm just trying to figure all this out, Jesse.
Could be timelines overlapping?
Figure
it could
what out?
be.
It's nothing.
Baby, thank you so much for being here.
I don't know that
Appreciate
you'd
it.
understand.
Have a good one.
You could always try me.
Thanks, Jesse. I'll think about it.
Did you want to take a look at these thermal scans?
I'm good. I'll check them out in the containment lab.
Gotcha.
At some point, I think she would want to check out the scans, though, right? Because we know once we go to the containment lab that the dude is going to be there. Bad guy. Trying to steal the, specimen. Okay, either way, I do want to look and just see if anything's going to be majorly different, considering we're in a chapter 2, at least.
It's definitely more than a sign now.
I think those were her footsteps. For a second, I thought that we had already seen footsteps from behind us. Is there anything? I didn't realize I could look here.
That must be his ship.
Oh, we couldn't before, but now we're being more observant. It's our second time. That looks like very futuristic. Is this going to be any different? Was never much of a teacher. Can you put a trainee in timeout? That all looks the same to me. That actually helped us unlock a dialogue option before. So I guess I should scan, right? A second chance, optional, talk to Jesse again? Again? I think I can go back here though. I wish it told me what the new scannable items were though. Because I know she's giving us a little bit more dialogue. I don't remember reading something in Helen's thing. Did I read this? According to an anonymous official, the United Nations of Earth discovered a potential sign of life in one of its newly established research stations on Venus this past Friday, May 7th. Rogue transmission. I think that I read this. Yes, I did. Okay. I figured because we went into all these rooms. Anything that would be obvious, like the tablet, I think the more subtle signs, like the window, are going to be more what we're really looking out for. Also stuff in Jesse's room. We're looking for a password. They run funny. She does. Well, I can't imagine it's the most comfortable thing to run in a spacesuit. Okay, I have notes. Oh, flight number? Alex, thank you so much for the gifted membership. And welcome to the Alieaniverse. I'm gonna start associating that specific sound. I'm gonna be like, oh no, Alex is in chat. Alex is in chat and trying to scare me. Pops, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Okay, we still have the rest of this. I don't know what his flight number was, but maybe we can ask him. Would that be suspicious? Probably would be. He'll pick up on the fact that we're trying to get into his computer. It's gonna be all the same. That's where I came from.
North airlock's probably where he got in.
So I can't go. Oh, I used this at some point? I wonder if any of the places are gonna open up for us. I went backwards, I think.
Guess I won't be moving in anytime soon.
Okay, that's all the same. Nothing new in her room. At least you'll be missed if you don't join. I do. It is fun to see regular faces and also see people come back into chat after a while. My point in saying that is you guys will be missed even if the scare sound effect is not involved. Except someone else will gift it and you'll say thanks, Alex. It can become a meme in and of itself. The one who gifts memberships is Alex. Alright, let's go back. I think it's saying that we can talk to Jesse again. So I'll do that and then we'll face the Colonel. I was just gonna rush and see if we could do that, but it's a new chapter rather than just the same one, even though we're doing the same motions. So
Do you need anything else, Doctor?
I guess not.
Actually, I might swing back around later.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, welcome in. Oops. We do have more emojis in chat, both in YouTube and over on Twitch as well. I think the emojis are fun. All right, I'm gonna look one more time. A second chance. Face the Colonel or optional talk to Jesse. I've already done that, so there's nothing more we can do, I don't think. No, it's showing that optional. It's almost full. Do you guys see that? It looks like I need to do one more thing, maybe. Alex the goat. I need to get my goat sound effect working. It'll be working next stream. It looks so pretty.
What are you trying to tell me?
Hand over the geode, Doctor.
Tell me why you're here. You're from the United Colonies, right?
You're Colonel Bradford.
Doesn't matter who I am.
Are you from the colonies originally?
Why do you care?
Just trying to get to know who's threatening me.
You're stalling.
Hey, I saw that the North airlock was open and I just... What the hell?
No! Get out of here!
Nobody's leaving until I collect the geode. I have direct orders to take it back to Earth.
Do we know you're following orders? I guess we'll go with that one. It's new. It's unlockable.
How do you know these orders aren't just your own?
What do you mean?
I've read about your time with the military. Almost discharged due to disobeying orders, acting on your own accord.
Ooh.
Are you doing this for you, Colonel? Or for the colonies?
You're with the United Colonies.
Jesse, calm down.
This outpost is UNE territory.
No!
Being here is an act of war. It violates the Treaty of 2058.
Jesse, stop.
We'll let you study it, but you can't take it. The geode is bigger than all of us. I don't think this is gonna work, but...
I know you want the geode. Maybe we can make a deal. We'll let your people with the United Colonies study the geode here. But you can't take it. This way, we'll both be able to get what we want.
I don't have time for this.
No! No!
No!
Give it up,
Ooh,
Doctor.
Jeez. Everyday struggle, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships! No! I mean, yes, thank you! But no! Quick time event. If I miss the quick time event, do you think it's just straight up death? That in-game? Welcome into the Alien Universe, everyone who's gifted a membership. Thank you very much. That's incredibly generous. We got Alex at Everyday Struggle with the streams gifted memberships, the goats. Oh, you're Alex's alt account?
Damn it!
Is that true? That's really funny.
What do you want from me?
Now you'll have to compete. I feel like I'm getting messed with. All right, we're back in the loop again. Constellation updated the chapters. Let's take a look at the chapters. I want to see how many chapters that we have. Also, is it Happy Alien Anniversary? Happy Alien Anniversary. Thank you very much for being a member for a month. It's lovely to have you in chat. And once again, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You guys are in different chats though too. So the competition for top fans, which it's not my personal competition, but YouTube has the points that you can earn. So you guys both can be #1. Whoa! Alex, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. And welcome into the Alien Universe, everyone who's gifted a membership. The green usernames just keep rolling in. Holy crap. Thank you very much. I don't have a goat sound effect, so that was supposed to be a cricket sound effect, but it just kind of sounded like a tech issue. Everyday struggle. You guys are making me laugh. All right, instead of a goat sound effect, we'll have 5 seconds of silent staring when there's gifted memberships. Okay, so there's a third chapter. So there are different things that we can do. Okay, I'm wondering how, because this isn't, you know how sometimes in choice-based games, at the end of the game, you get kind of like a net of things showing you where your different decisions lead to. I don't think it's going to be that simple for us to figure out, but there's obvious changes that we can do. I think if we end up getting a bad ending, which hopefully we don't, but we'll see. We'll see. So we have at least one more chapter, but there's nothing after this unless they just keep adding chapters with each iteration that we do. I don't know if that's going to be the case because I can't remember how many chapters there were the last time I was at the pause screen. Is it possible to play the sound based on the number of memberships? I don't think so. 1 jump scare per membership? Let me look into that. It might be a little bit complicated, actually. I'm gonna write that down. I do like getting you guys' stream suggestions. But it might be a little bit more complicated. So it's, if we do figure it out, it's gonna be some future stream, not at the moment. Jump scare. per membership. I know that you guys had mentioned and we had talked about on stream doing like a delayed scare so that it just plays randomly so everybody gets jump scared at some time in chat. So there was that. Jump scare per membership, and then I just don't know if it's possible to do like, oh, it was 10 gifted memberships or whatever. It might have to be a command that you do when you do the memberships. Because that's how we actually do have a jump scare command. So !scare, if you do that with a donation, it should play like a scare sound effect. At some point I should replace it with one of my screams, because I feel many people have told me that my scream is actually more terrifying than the jump scare. I was taking a break to chat and look at. We have a constellation because this is a choice-based game, so I paused here to do that and then got distracted with chat for a second. But we're back in the game. If you're talking about what we're doing in the game, we're in this weird in-between time-space continuum thing because we found something that may or may not be living on Venus. So that's where we're at. It sounds a little bit confusing, but it kind of is because we haven't figured everything out yet. So there's still questions to be answered. Do I get to choose which pathway to go now?
I'm not testing you. I'm just trying to figure all this out, Jesse.
Figure what out?
It's nothing. I don't know that you'd understand.
Well, you could always try me.
Thanks, Jesse. I'll think about it.
Oh, I don't understand. How could she have stopped?
Are you doing this for you, Colonel? Or for the colonies?
Oh.
You're with the United Colonists.
Jesse, calm down.
This outpost is UNITA.
Are each of these things that I'm looking at the memories specifically where I can make a different decision? I know, isn't the starry sky pretty? It is really pretty. For some reason, I feel like our mind is like in the geode right now when we're here. I don't know what these mean yet, but they must be the turning points for the decisions that we can make.
No, not at the moment.
Change your mind, I'll be here.
I don't have time for this.
Oh god, I don't want to see that specific scene over and over again.
I don't understand. How could she have stopped this?
So the geode is helping us see decisions that we could have made differently. There's 2 more that I can do though, right?
I took this rank to protect you both.
I didn't ask to be protected, Dad.
Is that the Colonel?
The Colonel? Ooh, we gotta go see.
I think I have to choose.
Oh, sorry. I made a choice. I figured if we know some part of the Colonel's past, then we can use that the next time. And increase our chances of survival, maybe? Casual Thomas, welcome in. We're playing a game called Project Vesperi today. It's a sci-fi choice-based narrative game. We're on Venus, but we're not anymore. We're like going back in time on Earth. I don't know. It's complicated. We found this pseudo-living thing. It seems to manipulate time. Bradford Estates.
A farm.
It's kind of cool.
Why did you take me here?
And we're trying to gather information so we can make different decisions when we inevitably go back to a different point in time when we first started. Am I supposed to go up to a farmhouse? Where am I going?
Bree, I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe. Oh, you know what?
Oh.
This time I'm not gonna leave my family.
That's not fair. I took this rank to protect you both.
Oh my god, he's blonde?
Dad. Okay, why can't we just leave the colonies?
No, you can't do that.
I didn't know he was blonde.
I've worked very hard to keep this life for you. For you both. Do you even know what it's like out in the cities?
I don't care what it's like. You're not around. I can't even remember the last time we had dinner together. Except for last night. Which of course was ruined by your little announcement.
I thought you'd both be happy for me. For this family. We're gonna be okay.
How long's it gonna be? 3 years? 4?
This job in the Space Initiative will ensure your safety. You have to understand.
No, I don't understand. I can't. I just wanted us to be a family.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry it hasn't been easy. I'm sorry it's not enough. You know I love you, right?
Oh my god, he's blonde and he's wearing skinny jeans. And plaid.
Mom doesn't want you coming back.
He kind of got cake though. Oh shit, what did she just say?
Don't do this. Don't do this. Bree! Bree!
You named your daughter after cheese. Very sad, serious moment.
No wonder he's so angry.
Yeah, but why take it out on me, buddy? You could have just chosen to stay on Earth. All right. I don't know how long ago that was, but that gives us some backstory there. Are we gonna bring up Bree? How should we bring it up as to not be suspicious with him? Like, oh. Have any charcuterie boards recently? Alrighty. And I think that should be the end of... Wait, would that be the end of the second chapter or the third chapter? Second chapter, right? I believe. Yeah. Complete chapter 2.
We are starting our descent into the planet's atmosphere now, Dr. Robb. Will be there.
I know what to do.
You do? I don't know what to do. And I'm controlling you. Oh, that's not good.
Doctor,
I've worked my whole life to be here.
nobody's leaving until I
Guarantee our future.
You need to decide if your life is worth more than the UNE.
Try to keep a level head.
There's no one to come and save us.
Right after this one research tour on Venus.
Are you testing me? To see if they're able to join us?
An organism.
This geode is really a sign of life.
You have to understand.
Geode's in the containment lab when you're ready.
Oh, maybe you met some of the researchers she was stationed with.
No, they left before I was transferred there.
Doctor, we're following strict UNE protocol. So until we know for sure that this object isn't a biohazard, helmets on at all times. The geode's in the containment lab. When you're ready to study it, you can head through those doors.
She said she knows what to do. Is she gonna tell me? I'm nervous I'm gonna make the wrong choice.
This is my last chance.
You know it is?
Hey Doc, you might be interested in some of these scans of the geode.
Chapter 3, no turning back.
Hey Doc, ready to take a look at these scans?
Might swing back around later. Okay, Jesse, have we experienced this before?
Jesse, have we experienced this before?
Like these readings?
No, this conversation.
Are you okay, Doc?
Are you testing?
I'm gonna say that we're testing
Well,
him
the
this
science
time.
Back
I
in
guess.
Indoc, there were rumors that they like test researchers to see if they're able to join the scientist division.
I don't know, it's a different choice.
Yeah. This isn't the test, but I am evaluating you for the core. This is top secret.
I swear on my life, Doc, my lips are sealed.
This finding is extremely important. I'll need your help. And you have to be ready to do what I tell you.
Absolutely, Doc. Evelyn, I won't let you down.
Okay, that seems
Goodbye, Jesse.
like it could be a good thing, maybe? It's cute. That was funny. Alright, let's see if I can actually go back here. Welcome back, Casual Thomas. We're playing a game called Project Vesperi. We're in chapter 3 right now, but it's like technically the same iteration of the same scenes because we're in a time loop right now. It's a cool, weird sci-fi experience. Escape to continue. I don't think I've picked up any other passwords that we could use here, but maybe I can like directly ask Jesse. Oh, Nola's flight number? Here we go. Success. Helen? I have a new password now. Rory, Helen's journal, or Mars? Rory? Maybe? Thank goodness. Breach detected north airlock. Waiting command. What? I can't do a command? Maybe I can come back. Maybe I can come back to this? Oh, I don't want to talk to Jesse again. Okay, let's take a look around. I don't think there's gonna be that. We can talk to Helen, though, and then go explore the rest of the ship.
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
Out of the moment, or okay, so we know you care about Jesse.
I know you care about him. And that you don't take your position here lightly.
Just don't know what to choose after this.
So?
I think that's very admirable.
I do what I can with the experience that I've had.
I guess we should just go
What are
with
you
a different
getting at,
decision to see, right? Oh. The first one went well for their relationship, but I don't know what this does.
You're right to be protective of him. A lot of us leave so much behind to do what we love out here, including Jesse. And he's a good kid. It's good you're trying to keep him that way.
I tried.
I can see that.
You've been here for 2 minutes. You just landed.
Yeah, the geode's in the containment lab when you're ready to study it, Evelyn.
Okay. I don't know if that was good or bad. It's different, though. We'll see. No turning back? Confront the colonel. Let's not do that quite yet. We need to know what command to do. I'm not sure if I can pick it up around here. I guess I'll do a sweep and just see if there's anything different. Can I do something here? So there's that. That's the same. I'm actually feeling like a lot of this is the same. If there were going to be commands, where would they be?
Hasn't Helen lived here for months? Looks like she's barely moved in.
So he's got the 3 different areas here. Do I have to interact with something twice? I wouldn't think so. To get the code? Can I zoom in? Is there a reason I need to zoom? Like something new I can see? I don't think so. I'm still gonna try and zoom in on the guy's ship, I guess. Once before we go. Just because once we enter that room, I think it's the end of the road.
He's already here.
We do know that. And he's behind that door, basically. So if we can do something where we, like, lock down the ship, that would be good. I would think. Let's try to talk to Helen again, I guess. And Jesse, and then the computer, and then... I'm out of ideas.
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
No, not at the moment. I don't know why we can't both apologize and also say you should watch out for Jesse. Thin Shadow, welcome in. How's it going?
If you change your mind, I'll be here.
I'm getting the feeling that no matter what I do, we're gonna be doomed. Have I ever gone back this way? I've never gone back this way. Oh, I've never gone back this way. Interesting. Oh, this is the, rover they were using to, like, traverse Mars. Can't go back this way. Oh, we have more information. Okay, so I did miss something at the very start. Privatized space travel and rumored UCA expansion. This Thursday, Unified Nations of Earth outpost in the prior Canadian province was surprised by a departure from the usual impoverished asylum seekers fleeing the United Colonies of America. Douglas Cron, a minor official with the UCA's Department of Transport, who handed over a petabyte of government files upon being granted asylum status. I do have a Discord. We have a Discord channel linked in the description, I believe. If it's not down there, it should be linked on the channel. While the material is still under review, officials have found substantial evidence of a Homestead Act covertly making the rounds in UCA government circles. Part of the recently announced Space Expedition Initiative, the proposed legislation would deputize any American citizen, granting them a close-to-light prototype ship and a patch of land on Martian territory. Dennis, thank you so much for the sub over on Twitch, by the way. I'm extremely late with that. I need to set up, what do you call it? Sound effects for that as well. Given the recent establishment of our colony, Apollonia? That's not how you pronounce it. I forget. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Under Chairman Holden's Project Rubrum, it's interesting that the UCA hasn't communicated with its interest in establishing its own colonies on Mars with our embassy, responding to news of Kron's defection. The UCA has emphatically denied support of the purported Homestead Act. Anonymously, numerous government officials have called the legislation a slap in the face from the UCA, running this counter of the Treaty of 2058's intent to facilitate open communication. The Homestead Act also rears the monstrous head of unregulated spaceflight. Previously, the Treaty of 2058 banned sex transportation in response to Savannah Kamakura collision when an unregulated UCA ship, the Savannah, crashed into the UNE's Kamakura colony ship, resulting in thousands dead. If the UCA moves forward with the act, they could run the risk of violating the treaty by providing civilians with a spacecraft. Given the UCA's lackluster fleet, it's no wonder that they've been outsourcing the construction of their current transport craft to the Titan spacecraft. Formerly an impartial manufacturer for both the UNE and UCA, Titan has increasingly taken on military-grade contracts from the UCA alongside commercial autopilot transport for their lunar colony. Bronzefield's files included a classified memo regarding the construction of a prototype Cronus-class CTL ship, pictured below, designed for interplanetary flight. Image the prototype, close to light, ship designed by the Titan spacecraft. Going for Bradford's Persistence, a blueprint design of it. Okay. Given the expertise in weaponry, Titan's involvement with the UCA raises an alarming question. How far is the UCA willing to go to establish a reading simulator? I know we're getting a whole sci-fi book within the game. It is a lot of information, but I think that it's going to help us. Well, at the very least, it can unlock an option for us. I just have to choose the right one. Depending on what we see. Is there anything else I can do over here? I don't think so. Confront the Colonel is the last thing I can do. Unless, of course... I forgot. There was something with this. Zoom? Why can I look at this? Doesn't that feel important? Because that goes into there. Are we gonna blow up the space station? That seems like a bad idea. Alright, let's go. I'm kind of nervous.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
Hand over the geode, Doctor.
Tell me why you're here.
Why are you here? What do you want with the geode?
I have orders, Doctor. Hand it over, and I'll let you live. You're stalling.
Hey, I saw that the north airlock was open, and I just... What the hell?
Get out of here!
Nobody's leaving until I collect the geode. I have direct orders to take it back to Earth.
How do we know you're following orders? Listen, the geo... What is the one that I don't have unlocked? Oh, God, I don't know!
How do we know these orders aren't just your own?
What do you mean?
I've read about your time with the military. Almost discharged due to disobeying orders, acting on your own accord. Are you doing this for you, Colonel, or for the colonies?
You're with the United Colonies. Jesse, calm down. This outpost is UNE territory. You being here is an act of war. It violates the Treaty of 2058.
Jesse, stop.
Ooh.
We can't just give you the geode. But listen to me. Please. That thing...
I don't have
bigger than
unlocked
all of
like
us.
any options.
know it. It's real.
Remove ooh. I don't know. Something new?
Listen. I know why you're here. You want to protect your family, right? Bree? Your daughter? That thing showed me. I have a daughter too. Her name's Ava. She's 6.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
I know what it's like to want to protect your family.
6. Sorry.
I'm guessing all of us in this room know what that's like.
I feel like we might.
But if I
convince
die
him?
here, she'll be alone. I don't want that for her. Please let us go. Let me figure this out. Let me try. Let me get back to my daughter.
Go.
Did he change his mind? No! No, no. Where's he going? Is he leaving? You came in through the north airlock, though. Why are you going through the south airlock? Good ending? Maybe? It just starts the loop again. Nish, welcome in. How's it going? I don't trust this. Should I not trust this? It's feeling a little too hopeful, like we saved the world. Escape for humanity. Escape to Venus with Jesse and Helen and secure the geode. Okay, that's the end? So we don't get to know more about the geode. Maybe in some future game. I do think this game has multiple endings though, and I am really curious to see just how, at the very least, like how many there are. I'm gonna take a look at the achievements and see if I'm correct. We'll see. Okay. Witnessed every memory. We haven't done that. Read every article in the station. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. It is kind of hard to see around the station, though. I did do the scan, and I thought I got everything. Damn. I don't know. Wait, hold on. Let me check the Steam page. I want to see. I want to see, like I said, how many endings there are. Because the thing is I have a feeling I can select chapters. Maybe not. Maybe we have to replay the entire thing. Get back here, but at the very least, we can see what some decisions lead to. 10 over 10 different endings. Okay, that was a pretty good ending, though, I thought. I never get the good ending in choice-based games, so I'm gonna take the win where I get them. If you have seen some of my other choice-based games, I feel like I make mistakes all the time because I panic. I panic that I have to like choose something. Okay, chapter select feature on a save slot under story to easily replay the game from the start of each chapter to choose different pathways and unlock more endings. I can't continue though. Story? Is that what they mean? Story chapter 3, no turning back. I can do chapter select. Do you guys want to see? I'm gonna do a poll on the main YouTube stream. Dive into the end of the game is what you missed, I think. I don't know how much you missed. But we basically did another iteration. The third chapter was the last time she knew somehow, the last opportunity that we had. And because we knew the memories from his past, we were able to convince him to let us go. So I do think we got a really good ending, which I'm happy with. Let's see. I don't know if we're going to be able to get over 10 endings today during today's stream. But I do think at the very least it'd be possible to get just another ending. Where's the current poll? Not letting me do it. Guess we'll have to go for chats. The only thing... Okay, so here's what I'm wondering, though. How much of a difference is it gonna be through each of the chapters? Oh, jeez, that scared me. Alex, thank you so much for gifting your membership. You and Everyday Struggle are like killing it today. Scaring me during a pause screen. That's mean. That's cheating. We're not even in game. What I'm thinking with the story is like, how far back do we have to go to get different endings? Can I just go back and choose something different in chapter 3? Chapter 2 seems like the most important. Actually, let's go back to chapter 2. I'm not going to look at every single item, but I do think that once we get to the geode, we have two different options to choose from, right? Beat them by 15 memberships? Oh, you guys, it's not a competition. There's plenty of scares to go around. Thank you, Alex, though, for gifting a membership. I really appreciate it. And welcome into the Alieaniverse. I think that would be, ooh, at the very least, new content. Every day struggle. Thank you so much for gifting a membership. And welcome into the Alieaniverse. You guys are crazy.
Hey, Doc. You might be interested in some of these scans of the geode.
Okay, I don't know if we have to talk to each of the characters every single time.
Hey, Doc.
We'll try and do a speed run of the second chapter. Jesse, have we experienced this before?
Jesse, have we experienced experienced this before?
We know that this seems to be a good option for us, so...
No, this conversation.
Are you okay, Doc? Wait, are you testing me?
What?
For the science corps. Back in Indoc, there were rumors that they like.
I'm trying to think about where we could get a command for the
see if they're able to
computer,
join
too.
the scientist division.
I'm gonna go with one.
Yeah. This isn't the test, but I am evaluating you for the Corps. This is top secret.
I swear on my life, Doc, my lips are sealed.
This finding is extremely important. I'll need your help. And you have to be able to do what I tell you.
Absolutely, Doc. Evelyn, I won't let you down. Did you want to take a look at these thermal scans?
I'm good. I'll check them out in the containment lab. Good work, Jesse.
His little, like, yes, is so cute. Okay. Is there anything we can look at, like, here that would tell us more information?
How does this thing control time?
Oh my god! Alex, thank you for giving another membership and welcome into the Alieaniverse. Oh, I forgot. We have to do, we have to do the... My god, I need to get a new cricket sound effect. It is, like, so... Alright, let's scan for objectives. I think the objectives stay up for a pretty long time. But obviously I still missed some stuff from before, so let's see if I can go back here. Oh my god! Jamie, welcome in! I think you were gifted a membership tonight, so welcome into the Alieaniverse. If I am not mistaken. Am I mistaken? Everyday struggle! Thank you so much for gifted membership! Here's the couple seconds of silence. I don't know how the staring ended up being so awkward. Oh yeah! Alright, let's go. I feel like this is gonna be important. I just don't know what for yet. Alex, thanks for gifted membership. We have a rivalry right now. I'll do this a couple seconds. Alright, we're good. I know that I can look at this. I don't know why, and I don't know if it's gonna unlock anything, but there's also this, and I feel like this might unlock something. Oatmeal! Welcome in! Everyday struggle! Thank you so much for gifting another how many memberships? Another membership! You guys are insane. No more Lovecraftian crickets? Okay, we'll do... Oh my god, you guys. Alex, thank you so much for gifting another membership. And welcome into the Alieaniverse. I'm just gonna say welcome into the, channel. Everybody who was gifted a membership tonight, which is quite a lot of people, so welcome in. Thank you very much. It's gonna be my blanket welcome for any from the past and potential future for tonight. You guys are adding so many sound effects.
It's locked. I don't think I could really go anywhere though.
Okay. I know that I'm not supposed to go back that way for now. Doesn't this feel important? I have to be missing something. I didn't think that I was missing that much. But I'll go back. Goes back to there. Maybe it's something with a computer. Like if I do the computer and then talk to them. I'd love to get something different. There's that, there's that, there's that. And there's everything in there. Those are insane. Alex, thank you so much for gifting another membership. I've lost count at this point. We'll have to count when we end stream. I know one thing's for sure. You and Everyday Struggle being in different chats, you're both number one. Number one in the chat and in my heart. YouTube introduced the leaderboard. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure I saw that they're going to be rolling out something where you can do vertical and horizontal in one stream, which would be nice, at least from the creator's perspective. Everyday Struggle, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships and welcome in. We're gonna have so many members on the channel after tonight.
North Airlock's probably where he got in.
Thank you very much. You guys are like being very, very generous tonight. I'm appreciative and also a bit speechless. Alex, thank you so much for gifting another membership. And welcome into the Alieaniverse. I'm so used to saying that.
This one's not one for decorations.
It's kind of like the greetings and everything else. It's just second nature now. Okay. I don't think I can go in here, but there was more stuff in Jesse's room, I remember. So many. That's what I'm saying, Oatmeal. Honestly, Everyday Struggle is probably for the best. Thank you very much.
Maybe this time
you guys are
right.
very, very kind. Alex has won the war tonight. We're talking about the Treaty of 2058 in the game. This is the Treaty of 2025. Oh, I also need to look at some of this stuff.
Sensor circuits. Huh. Seems Jesse knows how to handle himself. For a rookie.
Why can I zoom in on some of this? I don't know if I don't know what I have to. We know that much for now, though. Constellation is updated when I do that. And then there's nothing else here. See, this is what I'm saying, though. I don't know what else would lead to a different decision other than, like, with the knowledge we have now, we can go back and maybe try and open up the an area. There must be something. There must be an interactable. Fun fact: you don't have a membership for yourself, though. There have been viewers that have been like that before. But I appreciate it. It's incredibly generous to gift a membership. I always think it's so kind. And I think it's a cool idea as well. I know I'm not as familiar with Twitch as I am with YouTube, but I know that I'm aware of like gifted subs and some of that other stuff, and I don't know, it's fun. It builds community. I think it's nice. Even I was on like a couple years ago, like I follow other YouTube channels and stuff, obviously. I'm a YouTuber, I like to watch it. I was gifted a membership one time and it was like, I don't know, you feel lucky. It's like winning a giveaway or something, or the lottery. It's very fun. A nice little adrenaline rush. But it's incredibly generous to gift other people with memberships and not just yourself. So thank you guys so much. Let's just continue. We know 2 of the passwords. I don't know what the last unlockable thing is. I don't know if I have to do things before I interact with this in the first place. That's the other thing. Okay, so we know Nola's flight number this time. And for her, I think it was the Rory from the journal. Is it just something where it's like you have to do it fast enough? So like on the third day when we continue, we can do it immediately? I don't know that that would make complete sense though. Optional, talk to Jesse. Talk to Helen again. There's something over here. I don't think I've interacted over here. Ah. There was something I missed. Alright, I guess we're taking this with us. It's a different option, so we're gonna take it. I got the good ending first. Let's make some bad decisions now. Tatiana! It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing very well. Your actions unlocked a hidden choice. We have something new to do now. We still don't have any more information. I really want to know what to do in the command terminal. So I can talk over there. Can I just do this here? Like now? You know what I mean? We know about the solar flare. Not the solar flare, but all of this. Bad decisions for the win.
Oh.
Sometimes they're the more interesting decisions at the very least in games. Oh. Alex, thank you so much for being here. And I have to say a huge thank you. I didn't get it. Oh, I can, okay. I can just leave. I didn't get to count all of the gifted memberships, but it was an incredible amount. So thank you very much. And thank you very much for the last gifted membership. The goat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out today. Okay, so I think we're done with Jesse's side of the story. We just have to go over here and talk with Helen. And then we'll confront and see what happens. I don't know if we can get an ending on these days. I'm assuming that some of the endings are like not making the quick time events. Which could be interesting, but I don't want to lose the progress necessarily that we've made so far. Because it'd be interesting to see the third day with what we have now.
I know you care about him. And that you don't take your position here lightly.
Yeah. So?
I think that's very admirable.
Everyday struggle. Alex did say it was the last one of the day. So.
What are you getting at, Doctor?
I feel bad. I don't want to encourage the rivalry. But that might be the evil decision. I guess I'll go with that one. It seemed like the last time I chose this decision, there was some like thought process going on, and Helen said when we did it, so I don't know. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
A lot of us leave so much behind to do what we love out here, including Jesse, and he's a good kid. It's good that you're trying to keep him that way.
I try.
I can see that.
Yeah, the geode's in the containment lab when you're ready to study it, Evelyn.
Was that a little bit different? I don't know. No, I guess it was the same. Can I talk to her again? Optional talk to Jesse is still up. I don't know if that's intentionally there. But what else can we talk to Jesse about at this point? I talked to Jesse after we picked up the gun, right? I don't think that makes a difference. What happens if I just let it run out? Oh, it chooses for me.
No, not at the moment.
If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Okay. Already been down there. We can't go through there. I guess the only thing to do is move forward. Did I try talking to Jesse one more time? It lets me. I do this every time though, and there's no other dialogue other than the first time we talk.
Oh,
so
do you need anything else, Doctor?
I'm not super hopeful. Okay, so and the other thing is she says I might swing back around later, but we never do.
Back around later.
Oh, okay.
I really want to know some more of the mysteries of whatever the geode is as well. Which makes me kind of hope for, depending on how much the endings actually tell us about the geode, but it'd be cool to see like an expansion on the story at some point as well. If we don't get more information about this and it's just solely focused on the characters. Which I do like the characters a lot.
What do you want from me?
Solar! The stream is now solar powered. It's good to see you in chat. Thank you for the positive
What are you
words,
trying
too.
to tell me?
Hand over the geode, Doctor.
I'm gonna go with 1. I think that's the better of the 2 options.
You're Colonel Bradford.
Doesn't matter who I am.
Are you from the colonies originally?
Why do you care?
Just trying to get to know
Giovanni,
who's threatening
welcome
me.
in. Buenos noches.
You're stalling.
Hey, I saw that the north airlock was open, and I just... What the hell?
No! Get out of here!
Nobody's leaving until I collect the geode. I have direct orders to take it back to Earth.
Ooh. Bad decisions. Let's go.
No!
No! What?
Helen,
What?
no!
Oh, I thought that was.
Give it up, Doctor.
I thought she was doing that. I'm like, why is she doing that? Leap for the gun. Different choices were made. They were bad choices. But now we can go into this world and see a different vision, hopefully.
God damn it! What do you want from me?
What do you want from me? Here we go. I think I have to go to the right one. More wormholes. All right.
You're Colonel Bradford.
Doesn't matter who I am.
It doesn't matter who I am.
Are you from the colonies originally?
Why do you care?
Just trying to get to know who's threatening me. I caught him off guard.
That caught him off guard, so that's a good thing you're telling me? There's the gun. Oh, that's all happening again. Got him, but it wasn't enough. What else do we need?
That looks like home.
I hope you find whatever you're fucking looking for out there, because your daughter needs you.
Nikki?
Okay, we're gonna go to this one.
Choose.
I know. This is gonna be new content, so that's the main reason I'm choosing it, but I do think that it'd be interesting to catch him off guard and then with the other information, but we'll see. We'll see. This is mostly to see what else the game has to offer. Constellation updated some chapters.
No. Why are you showing me this?
Might be useful, I guess? Aww.
Ava. Oh, she looks so lonely.
Okay. So this is her daughter.
Why did I take this mission?
I don't know. Only you can answer that question. This is so cool. I love the environments in this game. There's so much about it that's just really beautiful. Is there anything else I can do over here? I'm assuming not. I think we're just supposed to look.
Shit. Hey, Evelyn. I don't know where you are right now. In transit, probably. Listen, I didn't feel great about how our conversation ended yesterday. But I just want you to know that regardless of how I feel about you going off on another goose chase, I can take care of Ava. So, you don't have to worry. Uncle Nicky will be on the case. But I need you to know that you not being here is starting to bother her. It's not like before, where you didn't have anybody to leave behind for Mars except Owen. And he... Sorry, that's not the point. The point is that you have Ava now to look after. And you not being here is starting to weigh on her. So, I hope you find whatever you're fucking looking for out there, because your daughter needs you. Owen's not around anymore. And if you're not gonna be here soon, I don't know what I'll do. Anyways, I hope you're doing well. Maybe send a message once in a while. Just make it back safe.
I promise, Nikki. I will.
Roth residents witnessed the memory of Evelyn. Got an achievement there. That wasn't necessarily her memory, though. That was just connected to her life, right? Because she wasn't there. He had said that she was in transit at that time, so she was already going to space. I'm thinking now we're going to have two different options, right? Because we'll have the gun and... what do I do in the command terminal? I feel like that's going to bug me. There must be something there. Maybe it's from the first day, but the first day, every day has only added interactables, not taking them away. So that's why I'm confused as to why I don't know what the passcode is there.
We are starting our descent into the planet's atmosphere now, Dr. Roth. We'll be there.
get back to you.
I think this is probably going to be the same.
Nobody's leaving until I
guarantee our future.
You need to decide if your life is worth more than the UNE.
Try to keep a level head. There's no one to come and save us.
Right after this one research tour on Venus.
Are you testing me? To see if they're able to join the organism.
This geode is really a sign of life.
Your daughter needs you?
Geode's in the containment lab when you're ready.
Oh, maybe you met some of the researchers you were stationed with.
No, they left before I was transferred there.
Doctor, we're following strict UNE protocol. So until we know for sure that this object isn't a biohazard, helmets on at all times. The geode's in the containment lab. When you're ready to study it, you can head through those doors.
Okay. I don't know that talking to them makes a difference. It doesn't seem to have made a difference.
This is my last chance.
The other times we did stuff.
Hey, Doc,
so
you might be interested in some of these scans of the geo.
Since it's different,
Make sure they remember.
Need to make sure they remember. Oh, so we're gonna try and convince them? Okay, I'm still gonna take this. We can make some different decisions here.
This time, I won't miss.
Grab the gun at every opportunity. I get an achievement for that. Talk to Jesse, talk to Helen. Can I do something here? There might be something different,
Doc,
interesting
ready to
now.
take a look at these scans?
Have we experienced this before? We'll go with that again, but the testing one still seems like the best of the two. It gives us something different though, we'll see.
Have we experienced this before?
Like these readings?
No, this conversation.
Are you okay, Doc? Wait, are you testing me?
What?
For the Science Corps. Back in Indoc, there were rumors that they like test researchers to see if they're able to join the Scientist Division.
No, I'm not testing you, or sure, I'm evaluating you. We'll make the worst decisions, I guess.
No, I'm not testing you. I'm just trying to figure all this out, Jesse.
She said that we have to make them remember, but
nothing. I don't know.
I don't even think that's possible.
Well, you could always try me.
Thanks. I'll think about it. Goodbye, Jesse.
Gotcha.
Okay. What else interactable here? We can talk to Helen. Can I interact with this again?
How does this thing control time?
Anything I can do for you, Doctor?
Performance CPU was 0%. Okay. I know you care about Jesse.
I know you care about him. And that you don't take your position here lightly.
Yeah? So?
I think that's very admirable.
I do what I can with the experience that I've had.
I don't think I can
What are you
skip over
getting
these
at, Doctor?
cutscenes. I'll go with 2 still. I don't know. I still think that these are the best options. Maybe I'm being biased though.
You're right to be protective of him. A lot of us leave so much behind to do what we love out here, including Jesse. And he's a good kid. It's good you're trying to keep him that way.
I try.
I can see that.
Yeah, the geode's in the containment lab when you're ready to study.
Oops, sorry.
Thank you. Bye, Helen.
Okay. The last thing I'm kind of itching to do is check this out, but I don't know that I can go there, so part of me is like, let's just see what happens. Maybe I can do something after the door is opened? Continue. If this didn't lead to anything, though, I think I'm gonna give up on the breach containment. See, there's still something locked here, and I don't know what that is. Maybe I have to pick up something? I'm gonna give up, though, on that particular thing. Because we're still gonna get some different options here than, at the very least, our first ending.
I hope I know what I'm doing.
Hand over the geode, Doctor.
1. That throws him off guard.
You're Colonel Bradford.
Doesn't matter who I am.
Are you from the colonies originally?
Why do you care?
Just trying to get to know who's threatening me.
You're stalling.
Hey, I saw that the north airlock was open and I just...
What the hell?
Get out of here!
Nobody's leaving until I collect the geode. I have direct orders to take it back to Earth.
Do we know you're following orders or shoot?
We can't just give you the geode. But listen to me. Please. That thing... it's bigger than all of us. I know it. It's real.
You're with the United Colonies.
Jesse, calm down.
This outpost is UNE territory. You being here is an act of war. It violates the Treaty of 2058.
Woke up tomorrow and everyone spoke Simlish. Isn't that actually something that happens sometimes to people? Not Simlish, but like some people will end up bad decisions, I guess. Oh, we gotta do it this time. Oh, F. Ah! I messed up. Ooh. Okay, so I got probably one of the best endings and probably one of the worst endings. Is this it? The duality of a playthrough. Ooh. Is it gonna like turn off? It is. It must have been connected to like the life force that it was around, right? I don't know though. Fighting fire with fire. Face Colonel Bradford in a gunfight. Yeah, okay, so I got... In today's stream, we got the best ending and the worst ending. You know what though? That feels pretty good. That feels pretty successful. And then all of the other endings are probably somewhere just in between that. I have a feeling that we are probably going to be able to like close off the one area in one of the endings. We're probably able to like just do the QuickTime events correctly and get rid of the Colonel that way. So there's definitely some other ideas, but I do think that I'm going to leave this here. It feels pretty satisfying to have those 2 endings. And 10 endings is a lot to replay for, especially for the scenes that we can't skip over for this. If you'd like to play the game yourself, the games that I play are normally linked down in the description. At the very least, the names are there so that you can search and find them for yourself. But this one is linked down below on Steam. It's called Project Vesperi. And it says there's over 10 endings, so we just scratched the surface of this. The surface of Venus today. But I'm glad that we were able to dive into it. I really like narrative games. I wish that we had learned a little bit more about the Geode. I guess there might be another one there. Because that was fascinating. If they did like a follow-up game or something where it dove like more deeply into this, like the Geode here, I think that would be really cool. Because that's one of the more fascinating parts of sci-fi, I guess. But I guess part of sci-fi is also having the mystery and not having it be uncovered completely. So before we fully end the stream, I have to say a huge thank you to everybody who is here in chat. Thank you so much for being here or lurking. I appreciate you guys so much. It's very fun for me to stream. So it's nice that other people want to share their experience with me. Vitalia, welcome into the Alieaniverse. Ollie, welcome into the Alien. You guys joined before, but I think that it's it's from the other stream since this stream was set up. That's okay though. Fatala, also for the 20,000 IDR, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. When you came in, Everyday Struggle, there is 5 wait, hold on. Happy Alieaniversary, first of all. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, oh god, 13 gifted memberships. And welcome into the Alieaniverse, everyone who's gifted a membership. Thank you so much. That is crazy to me. Then I have to go over to the Shorts live stream as well and say a huge thank you to Alex for 1, 2, 3, 4, oh geez, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 gifted memberships. You guys are absolutely crazy for that. But it was also very fun having the little rivalry in chat today, so thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I'm sure people who were gifted membership appreciate it as well. It was an epic battle between those two. Completely. Milk, welcome back. We're just ending stream though. I feel bad. I do have other streams set up for this week though. There are some new games coming out this week and some other games that I've been wanting to play on the channel, so you can look forward to those. A lot of them should be set up. So if you're curious and want to be notified for those streams when they go live, then you can hit notify me underneath the video when you go to the live section of the page. The times may change, and that's because for new and upcoming games, we might play them like right when they come out. And since I'm not developing and publishing the game, I don't know when that exactly is going to be. So the time may change depending on when that is during the specific day. All right. I think I'm going to go ahead and close out of the game and say one final goodbye. I hope you guys get some rest, and I will hopefully see you in another stream. If I don't, thank you. Alrighty. Bye-bye. 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 Take care of yourselves. Drink some water. Get some sleep. Bye-bye. Play some video games if you have the time.